So the Federal Reserve increased the interest rate from 5.25% to 5.5%. That quarter of a percent seems like a small number. When you magnify that over the course of several hundreds of billions of dollars, that 0.25% ends up becoming a large fee to the entire US economy, right? And who's going to end up paying that fee? Well, let's talk about it. So the bank loans money to somebody who runs a feed mill, right? And then the feed mill guy is now having to pay a higher fee, a higher interest rate for borrowing from the bank. And so the feed mill guy says, well, if I want to maintain my same margins, I need to also increase my price by at least that same 0.25%, right? But that never happens. They always have to increase it at least a little bit more than that, because whoever they're getting the seeds from, that person is also having to pay an extra 0.25%. And so they're going to increase their prices by at least that much, right? So depending on however much that other person is selling the seeds to the feed mill guy for, he's going to have to increase the price to the farmer. And the farmer is like, well, I used to get chicken feed for, let's just say, $10 even. Now, because of the interest rate, I'm gonna have to pay $10.25 minimum because of the interest rate. However, the feed mill guy is charging me $10.50 because he's also getting charged a little bit more from the seed guy, right? And so now the farmer has to sell his chicken pieces, breasts, wings, thighs, all your favorite stuff, and the eggs to the grocery store for a higher price. And the grocery store has to also put a higher price on that for transportation, storage, all the electricity you see in the joint, all the extra shelving, all the employees, all that stuff has to be paid for, right? So eventually the person who's coming to buy the eggs and the chicken or whatever is the one who ends up paying that extra fee. So that's how the Federal Reserve increasing interest rates by even a small amount affects the economy on such a large scale. And just to be clear, this is obviously not the entire body of information. However, if you understand just this, just the brains and the heart, everything else will plug in. And next, we're going to talk about why they do this.